I put this in here for perspective. This is about the size of a ping pong ball or a golf ball. It's a little bit larger than a golf ball or a ping pong ball. The white-handled one, squeeze toy. Won't quite fit in the gray one. See how it sticks above? But it will fit in the white. I think for the price, these are pretty nice. I bought them so I could determine which size scooper that I wanted. But if you look at them close, this part here is spot welded, and this is a hollow tube. So there's a crack that runs here on the front, and hard to see, but also here on the back edge. So I'm not sure if these are dishwasher safe, because the water pressure can get inside this hole and then get in the tube. And then when you're using it, potentially, let's say potentially this could happen, because I haven't proved that it will happen, but it can potentially get in this hole and then come back out when you're scooping. And that's one thing I have a concern about. Most of them, if you look at it along this edge, they perform some kind of weld that goes all the way around. They do a good job of that. I looked at each and every one of them, and it appears that only this one, it's hard to get it on film, but this spot right here in the middle, right there, there's a teeny tiny hole there. So I think water could potentially get in there as well for that one. Also on the back of this one, some part of what they use to do the welds, look like brass or copper, I'm not sure, dripped onto this one, and I can't scratch it off. Hopefully that's not some kind of metal that's toxic. They're generally lightweight. They seem pretty strong. If you rotate this handle, this part will rotate right here, and it will start to come apart. If you rotate it enough, all these pieces here fall apart. I was able to put it back together, but some people may not be able to do that. If yours does fall apart, what I recommend that you do is you put all the pieces back together the way it looks. You can put it all back together except for this little piece right here will be popped out and sticking here. And then you screw the handle back on, and then you pop this little piece back behind the handle and it'll be reassembled. So now I'll show you how it rotates. It's harder than I thought to show you this, but sometimes there's a concern that maybe this metal piece will have too much of a gap. They've done a good job with most of these to where the gap's not too big. The action of pushing this down, sorry, autofocus. The action of pushing this down is at a somewhat uncomfortable angle, but not too uncomfortable. After a while, you can kind of get used to it. It has a marking here, right there. Each one has a sizing guide, I guess you could call it, which is matched there, 24. But what it doesn't say on any spot that I could find was ounces or teaspoons or tablespoons. And in the box it also does not come with a sizing chart. So you're stuck printing out your own sizing chart from Amazon. That's where I got it from. Or scratching it on the back of the handle or something. I hope that helps you. Jesus bless you.